Greetings, YouTube. LMS Tactical. Look, before I get into my rant, and this is a warning, there's going to be some serious expletives. So, now's your time to leave. You know, in the video I made about prepping, where I talked about the life straw, one of the guys, and so sorry I can't remember your name right now, but if you look in the comments, he gave a reference and posted a link to the same company that makes like a family life straw. So go to the comments if you want that link, hit it, and it's just another great invention. It instead of having individual straws, it's like a larger thing that you add water to, and it filters it down to 99.9 gazillion parts per million of fucking pure water. Alright, so what's got me pissed off? Look, let's forget about all this shit right now about false flags and all this other stuff. I mean, there's a time and a place for that. This ain't one of them. I'm talking about this latest human burning that ISIS did of this Jordanian pilot. Now, I'm not surprised that these guys do that kind of barbaric shit. That's what they do. They're like fucking... it's like an entire sea of serial killers that have full-on fucking diamond-cutting erections when they're slaughtering people. I mean, I saw a video just yesterday of a massacre in Iraq. I think it was 40-something people, but I mean, everybody had their brains blown out. Little kids, you know, parents, the whole bit. That's how those guys roll. But what has me fucking fuming, every time I turn this thing on, a train comes by. Knock it off! Stop the train, I'm making a YouTube video, cocksuckers. These guys, for those that don't know, I'm sure you all know, but basically they captured this pilot in December. Jordanian dude that was bombing ISIS. He should have fucking killed himself before ever allowed himself to be captured. But he was captured, and so they basically put it, you know, after beating the shit out of him, he's got a black eye and everything, they put him in a cage, dumped a bunch of shit all over him, probably gasoline, lit him on fire, and it took him like 20 minutes, I think, to die. Look, man. You know, I was listening to Michael Savage talk about this today, because what I want to talk about is the president's response. He said, I'm paraphrasing, that, you know, this just shows that the barbarity of this organization and whatever thing that they, you know, they stand behind, whatever, you know, in other words, he wouldn't say that it had anything to do with Islam. So Michael Savage says, well, I don't really believe that he is a Muslim sympathizer. I just think he's like living in some dreamland where if I don't talk about something bad, it doesn't exist. You know, something like that. Savage is fucking wrong. Every news person is wrong. Every swinging dick that doesn't accept the fact that we have a closet Muslim sitting as a president is just fucking beyond help at this point. I mean, it's so clear that a blind mute would look up and say, the fucking president is a Muslim. I mean, it's that fucking clear. He does sympathize with our enemies. That's why he refuses to identify them. I've said it a million fucking times. All of the shenanigans coming out of the White House, none of them are mistakes or poor planning or inability to do the job. 100% of what happens is perfectly planned out. Perfectly planned out, you know? This guy opens the borders and floods our country with countless illegal aliens to both lock in the vote and probably to allow some of his Muslim buddies to come sliding through. Now we have a measles outbreak. Gee, I wonder why. You know, every fucking other kid that crossed that border brought some kind of fucking disease over here. And, you know, and Savage hit on one thing that's true. You know, you look at the fucking people in this country that protest and speak out, and there's somebody in my fucking swimming spot. God damn it, Charlie, we can't go there. Alright, I'm gonna have to interrupt this video. God damn, I hate doing this. Okay, back with you. I met a very nice guy who was taking pictures out here, so we had a nice long conversation. Where was I? Oh yeah, about the burning of the Jordanian pilot. You know, our country, if you think about it, people come unglued when they see a picture of American GIs pissing on the corpses of dead Muslims. You just hear a major uproar. When they're throwing gays off of roofs and splattering on the sidewalk, you can see all these videos on YouTube. Nobody says a word. The gay community keeps quiet. They don't say shit. Well, my point is that these fucking liberals only say shit when it's anti-American. And they don't give a fuck that we have something worse than Adolf Hitler occurring over there now. I mean, when you've got, Charlie, hang on a second. When you've got people burning human beings to death, you know, what I would like to see is anybody that captures one of these ISIS people, they need to do the same fucking thing. You put them on the fucking ground, douse them with gasoline, and light them, and you fucking send a message and say, every time you guys do something to one of ours, we're going to do it to one of yours. And you may be saying, oh, well, they're not killing Americans. They are on the way here. They're already here. They just haven't acted yet. You know, and I'm not going to spend time giving the stupid fucking disclaimer about all Muslims aren't bad people. I don't give a shit about the good ones. I'm talking about the ones that are evil and the ones that want to take over the world. And this is a mission they've been on for thousands of years. Nothing's new. It's just the technology's changed. And who do we have sitting in the White House? We got fucking Yakamoto in the White House during World War II fighting against Japan. I mean, what? You know, a dope-smoking closet Muslim. And like I said before, it doesn't matter that he's a Muslim. If he was just a Muslim, that would be bad enough. But the fact that he lies about it and tries to conceal it, that makes this guy deadly. And nobody says a fucking word. You got people like Michael Savage, who for the most part, I agree with everything he says, but still, nobody wants to say the truth. The truth is, this fucker came in on a Trojan horse. He's the Manchurian candidate. This guy is in the highest seat in the land, and this whole world is not going to be the same by the time this shit's over. So, what's my solution? I don't really have one, man. What do you guys think? I'm too pissed to go on, and I can't remember where I was going anyways. So, hugs and kisses. Love you. LMS Tactical, I'm out.